A preposition is a word that defines the relationship between two other words, and most often it's describing a spatial relationship, where something is in relationship to another one. In Hebrew, prepositions can be separate words, just like in English, so that's just vocabulary words, to and behind, above, below, words such as that. They can also be connected to their object with a makef, a dash, so for example, in the sentence, El, with a makef in it, El sus, to a horse. They can also be connected directly to their object, which are called inseparable prepositions, and that's what we'll be talking about in this lesson today. There are 4 inseparable prepositions that are very important for us to learn, which are la, ka, ba, and mean. La means like, to or for. Ka means like or as. Ba means in or at. And men, from min, means from. And there are other translations which we'll discuss in a second. When these inseparable prepositions are connected inseparably, attached directly in front of a noun, they usually have a shva at the beginning of them. However, sometimes, as in before compound shvas, or in words that begin with vocal shvas, they will change their vowel, but that's not really a big deal because we know how to handle that. When there is an article, though, so for example, if it was rather than to a king, but it was to the king, what we do instead is we don't use a compound shva, but we instead will use a patak, and we will double the word. Basically, what's happening here is instead of ha-melech, we are replacing it, the article, with the preposition, and it keeps that vowel at the bottom. Let's talk now about the preposition min, which can attach with a makef, or it can be inseparable. Normally what it shows up as is a mem, when inseparable, with a hiruk and doubling. So, from the king. That is its most common translation. It can also be used as a partitive word, which would indicate some of, so some of a king, some of the food. Can also be used comparatively, which would be we used often with adjectives, so it is more good than that, it is better than that, it is worse than that, or it can be used as a superlative. Which would indicate the greatest things of all, which we often see with this word, mi kol, from all, or the most, followed by an adjective.